So when you think about technology and innovation, right, it is the real deciding difference that we have in the globe. Like nobody can match Americans when it comes to technology or when it comes to innovation. Now, China is trying, right? They're not only investing a fortune in building their own capabilities for semiconductors and artificial intelligence, but also each year they have a whole industrial espionage program, hacking and stealing, that takes about $500 billion a year of technology out of America and sends it over to China. And so our lawmakers have to do two things. First, we want them to create as much incentives as possible to make sure that our technology is the strongest, most innovative in the world. And secondly, they have to do things that check China from getting very secure technology and from taking that lead. I mean, at the end of the day, the president of China himself has said China's inability to innovate, it is their Achilles heel, and they're trying to do it at our expense. So we need policymakers to protect what we value.
The short-sighted bills that you reference in the article aren't doing anybody any good. When it comes to technology, why is it important for U.S. to be the leader? And are we talking the making of goods? Are we talking about big tech, the whole thing?
We're for technology, if you think about technology, not just as a sector, right? So manufacturing was a sector of our economy, but technology cuts across everything, just like your spinal cord, right? Every single thing is connected to that. So when you think about the pandemic and the hundreds of thousands of small businesses all across Florida, they were struggling to make sure they stayed open. And what did they do? They plugged into technology and innovation. So social media to find new customers, additional tools to help them recruit and find new leads and to find new markets to sell their products. And technology in our innovation was the difference between many of those businesses staying open or shutting down. And it's the same thing with our national security, right? Our ability to prevent cyber attacks, our ability to build hypersonic missiles and things like that, those are all the result of technology innovation. And that doesn't happen overnight. It happens because there's a sustained, lasting period of investment, but also the right legal and regulatory framework to make sure that, investors know, hey, we're going to get a great return here. Businesses have predictability. And that's what we want to make sure that lawmakers in Washington do to make sure that innovation ecosystem in America is as strong and as robust as it can.